What's going on? I hope you are having an awesome day. Thank you for checking out this video. Today I'm going to show you really quick how to submit Pokemon cards to CGC to get them graded. So let's get to it. Alright guys, as you can see, we are on the CGC website, cgccomics.com, and look at, they got Pokemon cards here right on the home screen. So I'm going to show you guys really quick what you need to do to submit your cards to CGC. I'm going to go up here to submit, and down here they have submission forms. I'm going to go ahead and click that. I should say you do need to have a membership to CGC in order to submit cards. I have a premium membership, which was $150 a year, but they give you $150 credit towards grading, and you also get 10% off grading as well. So quite a bit of perks for the amount of money that you're spending there. And they have a higher one than that as well. Gives you 15% off grades, and they got a couple other things on there, but I think that one's more geared towards people with comics and things like that. So we're going to go ahead and scroll down to where it says trading cards, and you can select online form. It will bring you to a new page to submit your cards, and it's going to say please select the type of collectible you wish to submit. Click on trading card. Mail into headquarters, because we are not at a show, and I don't believe they even have that available right now because of COVID. And we're doing fresh grades, so we're going to select grading down here. Otherwise, you can do crossover from PSA or Beckett, or get a reholder done on a previously graded card from CGC. But we're going to mail to headquarters, brand new grade, select next. And this is super simple, you guys. So you're going to click on the game type, select, we're not doing Magic, we're going to do Pokemon. The language, we'll say English. And then you're going to select the card name. So we'll just say Articuno. And the card number, we're going to do 2 of 62 because that is from the fossil set. And you'll see underneath card name where it says set name, it'll automatically fill that in because it recognizes what card number that is. 2 of 62. And then we have to select the fact that it's either first edition or unlimited. So we'll say first edition. Now the newer card sets, when you fill these in, if you have something from like the tag team or some of the other newer sets that they have, it will automatically fill in the set name for you, so you won't even have to click this down to click on either one of these. But we'll say first edition, automatically fills in the year, and under variant 1 you're going to select holo if it's a holo, which it should be if it's 2 of 62. And then declared value, if you're going to do bulk grading, it has to be less than $100 in value, and that is for the raw card. So we'll say 75. We are not resubmitting. There's no pedigree, and this is not an error card, so we're not going to worry about any of the additional information down here. Come back up to the top, click next. It'll automatically bring you to the next page, which is asking which type of grade you want to do. Bulk, economy, standard, express, or walkthrough. And we'll just say that for the sake of the video, normally I would select bulk, but we're going to say economy because with bulk you need to have a 50 card minimum in your cart in order to check out, which we are not going to. I've already selected a couple other cards just to have something else in the cart to show you guys a little bit more about what happens here. And this money right here, the $13.50, that money, that dollar amount on all of these is after your 10% discount, because like I said, I do have a premium membership, so I do get a 10% discount. That also includes your subgrades. This is normally $5 for a subgrade. They give you the 50 cents off. Subgrades, if you don't know what that means, is they will put additional grades on your grade when you get it back. That'll have down here it tells you for centering, surface, corners, and edges. They will put each one of those individual grades on your card when you get it back. So you'll have your overall grade, and then it'll have subgrades. So it'll grade each one of those, and it'll put those on the actual grade when you get it back, the encapsulation that it comes in. So we're going to say economy just because you don't need a 50 card minimum. Add to cart. And we'll say we want to check out now. So as you can see here, we have 1 trading card grading economy plus subgrades, which I did earlier, and then 2 of them without it, just to show you guys a little something that's on here. So it's not just 1 card, you know, you kind of see how it separates the 2. So if you have more subgrades, it'll continue to add them below here. And if you have no more subgrades, it'll add it below this column. And then we'll go ahead and say checkout. You guys will not see any of the information on this page because I'm going to blur it out so you can't see it, along with the information on the following page. Not this one, maybe the next one. But this one tells you, this is for your return method, how you would like to get it returned. And it says all shipments are direct signature required. So when you do get it received, when it is received on your end, you do have to sign for it. So make sure you're home that day or have somebody else that's home that they can sign for you. But I am always going to select USPS because it is the only one that is registered and insured. So if something happens to those after they're graded and shipped to you and they're damaged, they are covered. You will get money back. Or, you know, I don't know, you work something out with the company maybe. But I always want to do this one because it's insured. We'll go to next. This is my credit card information that you will also not see. So there's that. Also, go to the next page. Just so you guys are aware, and you also won't see my return shipping address down here because I'll make sure that's gone as well. But that being said, when you submit your cards, it will give you your grand total. See how it's $109? If you did sign up for a premium membership, there is no place to put that $150 credit on their website. They will do it when they receive the cards. So, and that's, again, that does not go towards your shipping either. That is only towards grades. So if you have $400 worth of grades, and we'll say another $100 with shipping and handling and all that, so your total is $500, you will have to pay the shipping and handling, the $100 for that, but that $400, they will subtract $150 as long as you purchased a premium, or I think the other one's like ultimate or whatever it is. As long as you select one of those two types of accounts, they will subtract that $150 from your grade, from your grades, not your shipping. They will subtract that from your grades, but they don't have an option for that online. It will only happen in person at their facility. Once they receive this, then they will charge your card. But if, like I said, if you have that premium membership, they will subtract $150 from that automatically and then charge your card. They won't charge it first and then give you your money back. They'll subtract the money first and then charge your card, whatever it is. So we had, I had an order today that I did, and I think the total was like $611. But once it gets there, it's going to be, you know, $460 or whatever, $461. They're going to subtract the $150 from the grades. So you'll do that. And then at the bottom, they have 2 check marks down here. You will select both of these, and then you will click submit, which I'm obviously not going to do because I don't actually have these cards in real life. It was just showing you, I was just showing you guys the process of going through it. But you will submit that, and then it'll bring you to another page, and on that page you can print your, I'll show you here. You can print your pack slip. And you need to print 2 copies because that's what it tells you right here, to include both copies with your shipment. And then right here, right there, your CGC trading cards, that is where you're shipping to. P.O. Box 4701, Sarasota, Florida 34230. And it tells you on here that if you're getting a walkthrough done or you're getting an express tier, that you write either WK on the outside of the shipping box or EX. We are doing neither of those. We are doing the one that I'm actually sending in as bulk, but this other one is economy. So you're not going to write either of those on there. So you don't have to worry about that. And then the way you pack this, go back to here. Okay. So now the way that you would pack these, it actually tells you right here. This is your step-by-step on how to pack your collectibles. As far as trading cards go, you click on that. This is almost word for word the same as PSA if you have ever sent it into PSA. So you're going to put all your cards into penny sleeves and then into card savers, or a semi-rigid sleeve, and they say Ultra Pro, which is a card saver. and you have to make sure it's sturdy enough to be removed and the card stays safe, all of that. Put it in between 2 pieces of cardboard, just like you would do with PSA. If you've never done that, I will be showing you that next. And the cards have to appear in order in which they appear on the submission form. Now I believe they did say that if they didn't appear in order, it would take longer for your cards to get graded. But if you do that at PSA, they'll just send the cards back to your house. They won't even mess with it. So it seems like they're a little bit more lenient here at CGC as far as that goes. But you're going to want to make sure that your cards are secured in order in between 2 pieces of cardboard that are slightly larger than the card saver or the semi-rigid sleeve that you have them in. Secure them with rubber bands, as you would do with PSA as well. And then it says you don't want to pack these too tightly, and you don't want your rubber bands to be too tight because it can damage the cards, it can damage your card savers, so we don't want to do that. You're going to protect your cards in something such as bubble wrap, styrofoam pellets, packing materials. And then you put it inside of a sturdy box, and then to ensure the cards are not packed too tightly, or this can cause damage if the package is mishandled. So you guys need to make sure that it's got a little bit of wiggle room inside the box you put it in, just so that there's no issues if the package gets jostled around. And again, it tells you to write WK for walkthrough or EK for express. Then it tells you these instructions are for collectibles are only suggestions. Customers alone are responsible for the safety and security of the package and all that good stuff. So you're going to go ahead and get your package done. Come back here. I would recommend, I mean, you can go to FedEx or whoever you want, but I'm gonna be using United States Postal Service or USPS, and this is where you're gonna ship it to. I'm gonna go on their website and create my own label, put some insurance on it because the cards are valuable, and then mail it in from there. And then once they receive your package at CGC, like I said, if you have that $150 credit, that will automatically come off of your total as long as you have more than $150 worth of grades, and then they will charge your account. So they don't charge your account when you submit the forms online. They charge your account once they receive your cards at their facility, just so that we got that clear. So that's cleared up. So now I'm going to show you guys really quick just how I package these cards up and get them shipped out. All right, you guys, we are back. As you can see, so I've already taken you through the process of how to submit your cards on the internet as far as the forms go, which I have both copies right here. So I'm going to show you really quick how you would package the cards. It's going to be very similar to PSA. If you never sent into PSA, it's super simple. So with all of your cards, I have a bunch of cards over here. There's a couple of them here, but I don't want to put those in between the cardboard. But what I did was I took a card saver, the same exact size that I have my Pokemon cards in, and I put it against a piece of cardboard and tried to cut it out about 1/4 to 1/3 inch wider than the card saver itself, because you're going to stack all of your cards there, and then you're going to sandwich them in between 2 pieces of cardboard, put your rubber band around it, and that's how you're going to ship them. So super easy, just cut out 2 pieces of cardboard, and then you get all of them, put them in the same exact order that they are on your pack list. You want to make sure that they're in the same order, because otherwise it's going to cause a hassle over at CGC, and you don't want your cards to be delayed anymore than the length that they're already going to take to get them graded. So as you can see, we have 59 cards here being sent in to get graded. They are all in order. The first portion of these cards are going to have subgrades on them, and the most of them, probably I'd say 3/4 of them maybe, are not going to have subgrades on them. So you are going to package them the same way. That's the way that they are listed on the pack list. They do cards with subgrades first and then the regular bulk cards. But these are all going to be going via bulk, so don't have to worry about having to write EX for express or WK for walkthrough or anything like that on here. So I'm going to just show you guys really quick, set that off to the side, how we're going to package these. So this is essentially going to be the most difficult part, is getting them sandwiched, trying not to let them fall and get loose when you're trying to put the rubber band around it. So that's going to be really the hardest part. So then what we're going to do after this, or what I'm going to do, is I'm going to take some bubble wrap. I'm just going to wrap it around just like that. get that piece of tape out of here. And then I'm going to kind of fold these in like a present on the side. Those aren't going to stay in, obviously, until I finish doing this. But I'm going to take another piece. And this is all dependent on the size of the box you're shipping them in. So this is the size of the box I'm sending mine in. It's not big, but it's a good enough size to send in cards. So we're going to go ahead, wrap these all up again. And now we're going to wrap them the opposite direction, long ways, before we did them the wide, how they are wide, and now we're going to do them how they are long. And then just fold that over. And you're going to have a little extra on this side. So I'm also going to use some packing paper in the bottom here, as you can see. And these are going to fit in the box a little snug. But as you can see with all the bubble paper in there, there's still room for the cards. If one of the sides gets pressed in, it's not going to be detrimental. So we're okay. I'm okay with it like that. Then you're going to want to take your packing slip, both copies, because I don't want them to slice through the packing slip. I'm actually going to work this, tuck it down a little bit, and fold it over like that. Just because I have kind of a smaller box here. So I'm going to do that just to make sure the packing slip is tight inside of the box. This is not working in my favor whatsoever. There we go. Okay, fold it over. So your packing slip is in there. I got it tucked in down here. Packing slip's in there. And you want to put your other packing paper on top like that. And you're going to go ahead and seal your box then. And the reason that I put the packing slip in there is when they go to cut this open, they're going to cut packing paper, not the packing slip. So I won't have to worry about any of that. And we're going to get our tape. You guys should all know how to tape a box. If you don't, you might want to consider watching someone else's video on how to tape a box. Super simple. Got a little excess on the sides there, no big deal. All right, and that is taped up. Now I might do one more strand of tape all the way around just to really make sure it's secure, but it is good to go now. We can print our slip from USPS once we create it, and we can stick it right on the side of the box, on the top, wherever you want to put it. Because this is bulk, we don't have to worry about writing EX on the box anywhere. We don't have to worry about writing WK on the box for walkthrough. This is going to just be bulk. I might just write bulk on here just so they know what it is. They don't require you to do that, but just as an in-case type of deal, I might do that. So this is really all you guys need to know on how to submit cards. If there are any questions, please leave them in the comments below, or if you saw anything that I did wrong or something that you do differently, please let me know in the comment section below. I really hope that this was helpful information to you guys. And like I said, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I've submitted to PSA multiple times before. This is very similar, almost identical to how you would send it into PSA. But if you've never submitted grading, cards to get graded before to either PSA or Beckett or CGC or anything else, this is basically how you would do it across all those platforms for the most part. So like I said, any questions, comments, leave them below. If you guys like this content, feel free to give me a follow. If not, completely your choice. If you like the video, again, feel free to give me a thumbs up. If you did not like the video, please let me know why. I will try to accommodate you in future videos. Also, stay tuned for the grades when we receive them back. Right now, I believe CGC has a 30-day turnaround period, which is awesome compared to PSA and Beckett right now. PSA, I think they're looking at, a lot of people have been waiting like 8 months for their cards to get back. So a 30-day turnaround is so much nicer. And the price is unbeatable as well. And they're really starting to get some traction with these cards as well. So thank you guys for sticking around. I appreciate it, and I hope everyone's having an awesome day.